It's been a little while, but here I am, I'm back, and I'm still alive in one piece. So, those of you who follow me on Instagram, _Lou Walker, know that I always post on there every day. Even if it's not a regular post, it'll at least be a story. And that's just the best way to keep updated, with what's going on. But I haven't posted on there for, well over a week. And I haven't made a YouTube video for, I'm not even sure how long, over 2 weeks probably. And there's a reason for this, as you probably could tell by the thumbnail, and you would have already seen on Instagram if you follow me. I did go to hospital. I wasn't very well. Still not entirely sure why. The doctors took honestly so much blood. I dried up. Both arms. They were so bruised the next day. I think you get like these little bottles about that big, and they fill it up for testing. I think they tried to take 14, I reckon. I think it was in the end, but I could only fill up 13 and a half. It just stopped squirting out. It was like half a little thing. Oh dear. And then also some little fingerprint ones. I had like little glucose ones. They did a trace of my heart. I had a chest X-ray. What else? A load of urine tests as well, which is funny because they give you this big cardboard thing to wee in. And I was thinking, I said to the nurse, "Are you sure this isn't going to leak? Because it's made of cardboard." But luckily enough, it didn't, because I didn't want to, be covered in my own wee. So I'll explain what happened really. It started on last Friday night. I started getting these rashes, probably about this big maybe, just on my foot, just on the back of my forearm, one there, and then like an hour later I had another one here. A couple of hours later I started getting them here and here on the top of my chest. And I thought maybe it's just a heat rash, maybe they're insect bites, I'll ignore them. I went out and I came back. It's probably about 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday night, and I looked at myself, all over me, huge rashes. I was raised and red. I've got some photos of what they were like on Saturday morning. I'll insert them into the video, but I didn't take any more photos of what the actual rashes looked like, but this was not the worst they got. So they were really itchy too. So when I woke up the next day, I'll show you the pictures, and I thought, well, this isn't good. I was supposed to be going to work today. I'll have to call in sick because these are just not going down. I went to the pharmacy, the chemist, and they gave me some just generic skin allergy medication, which started to work, and by about 1 o'clock in that afternoon, I had maybe one about that big, just here on my rib, a little rash, but it was really red. And I thought, oh wow, brilliant, I'll go back to work tomorrow, everything's fine. And then the next sort of hour, it just all started coming back up again. Everything was swelling up and it was really awful. So on Sunday morning, I thought I'd leave it until Sunday. I'll see what I'm like on Sunday, go back to work. Sunday morning, I woke up and I felt my arms like really tight, and I was thinking, what's going on here? I haven't trained now for a couple of days. I've taken 2 days off the gym, because obviously the hotter I got, the more the rash would come up. And then I looked in the mirror when I got out of bed. The rash was back. I didn't take a photo though, but it was about ½ an inch raised off my body, all over my body. Groin, back, legs, a little bit on my face too. And my whole arms had all swollen up like sausages. It was huge. I was really confused. And then my hands swelled up too. I think I've got a picture of my hand. So I went straight to A&E, and I think they gave me some steroids, not the good kind, unfortunately. I'm only joking. And some more antihistamines, and it sort of stopped the itching, but I was still swollen up. So, a few hours later, I finally got to see a doctor who was puzzled. She had no idea what was wrong with me, asking me all these questions. I've been outside of the country, this, that and the other. I hadn't. And then she had to call in her mate, another doctor, to check up on, because she didn't know, so she had to ask someone else. He didn't know, so he went to go see the rheumatoid specialist, because they thought it might have been rheumatoid arthritis, and that's why I got the rash, and that's why I was swelling up, which was possible because that's something my grandfather has, so it could run in the family. Hopefully not, but there you go. So then after that they took some more blood, sent me straight to a hospital bed, which was quite scary, I won't lie, because I've never been in a hospital bed before, and they hooked me up to a drip in my arm. I got a picture of that. This big bag of juice, once again not the good kind, just to keep me hydrated, because she said, oh, you look a bit dehydrated, we'll put you on a drip. And I was thinking, well, I can drink a glass of water, do you know what I mean? I don't really need to be on a drip. But yeah, they took a load more blood, did a load more scans, x-rays, blah 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 blah. So after 11 hours, they wanted me to just finish this bag of juice, and they said, first it was, oh, you know, just stay another hour with the drip in you, and we'll let you go. Then it was, do the whole bag, and then I thought, well, if I do the whole bag, it's going to be what? Because we went at about 8 o'clock in the morning, and this was about 7 o'clock. I was thinking, if I do this whole bag, by the time I finish it, it's going to be at like 8, 9 o'clock, and they're going to make me stay overnight, and I do not want to do that. So I just said to the nurse, can I go to the toilet please? So she unhooked me, and I thought, right, when I came back, I said, there's no point plugging it back in, is there? I felt a bit bad because the nurse was really friendly, but I had to get the doctor. I was like, look, please can I go home? I do not want to be here. There you go. So then I had to go back to the hospital the next day, and they took some more blood tests, because the only thing that was a little bit different with me was my glucose in my urine was a little bit high, which is something like diabetic people sometimes have, but it turns out it was just because of the steroids they give me in the morning to calm the skin down, so that really wasn't of any significance, I don't think. What else did they do? They prescribed me some steroids to take at home for 5 days, and then they said, well, the only thing we can think that's happened here is you've had a virus, which is why my neck was swelling up a little bit, and just because you've had a history of like skin conditions, which I have, it just makes your skin, like the weak link, it just flares up, which is why I was all rashy and disgusting. But some of my blood still hasn't come back, which is like testing for some more complex sort of things. So fingers crossed nothing comes up, because the rash has all gone down with the steroids. You know, I don't have any of these swelling anymore. They've ruled out the arthritis because my actual knuckles weren't swelling up, it was just up to the knuckle, which is obviously really good news. So yeah, that's where I've been. I had to take a few days off from the gym, had to take a couple of days off from work, just to sort of relax. So I just decided to come off social media until it all sort of blew over a little bit, and then I thought I'd let people know once I knew that, you know, I haven't got something super serious. So yeah, that's where I've been. And really the whole thing, I've even surprised myself with this whole experience, to be honest. I did not for a minute did I sort of get down. I sort of stayed positive the whole time, and this was something I'm really surprised at, to be honest, even myself. I just still constantly staying positive, thinking about getting back to the gym and all that sort of stuff, getting back to work, getting back on social media, this sort of thing, and it's really made me take a sort of a step back and look at how I view things and see the world. And that's one of the good things to come from this, is I sort of realise if you are positive, things are a lot easier to deal with, and that's something you can all take from this too. So yeah, that's where I've been, and I'll go on to where I'm going to be, and I'll do a little bit more explaining about what's going to be happening with the channel. So, I'm always getting asked, like constantly, you know, how have you got this to this size? I'm not saying I think I'm very big or anything like that, but people are constantly asking me, how have you got this big? What do you train? What do you eat? You know, you used to be so skinny. Last night, literally, somebody said, you used to be so skinny. What happened? What did you do? And I thought, well, rather than me keep repeating myself and telling all these people and just giving a generic advice, which in reality they're never going to follow, I thought, why not start to give you an insight into how my daily life, how I live. So I thought, in sort of my lifestyle, I thought I could do a series where I show you the food I eat, the way I train, how I fit in training and eating around my, 11-hour day job, recovery, all this sort of thing. I thought, what better way to explain to you how to look better than this than just show you what I do. So I thought that's what we do. So this is the first episode. It's been a bit of a long explanation, but I thought I owe you an explanation to where I've been and sort of set up the background, because being forced to take time off the gym really makes you miss it, and it just puts some petrol on that fire, do you know what I mean? really makes you want to just keep going with what you're doing and get bigger, get better. And competition time, of course. Matt wants to do a competition. I've been saying it for ages, and I'm just never happy with how I am, how I'm looking. But obviously I'm never going to be happy with how I look. That's just the nature of the beast, really, isn't it? So I just need to bite the bullet and do a show. So I don't know which one yet, but I'm going to choose one, and this series will be sort of the road to the competition, bulking up, cutting down. We're going to show you it all, no filter, just how everything is, really. So with this episode, I'll take you through some training later. That's it, really. Enjoy the video, enjoy the series. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and share the video with all your friends. We're going to be getting lots of special guests. We're going to be getting Esther back. We're going to be getting Matt on here, probably Alfie too. We're going to see if we can reach out to some nutrition people, specialists and things, just to give us some more information. This is going to be like my Arnold's Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding. This is going to be the same thing, just in a video style, and you can see the results work on me, and then obviously they'll work exactly the same on you. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so we've just arrived at the gym. I'm very conscious of how long the explanation took me, so I'll try not to keep the video too long. It's leg day. I'm going to see what we can do, see what's available. It should be quite empty in the gym today. See what I can still squat. I haven't squatted, well, I haven't done legs since I've been in hospital, but I did have a cheeky little go on the squats with Ben while I was doing shoulders, and I could still get 110 comfortably, so hopefully we'll still be able to do that today, go a little bit heavier. So don't forget, this series is going to be the one-stop shop for everything to do with nutrition, diet, it's the same thing, training, supplements, all that kind of stuff, if I forgot to mention earlier. And the next episode will be a little bit more in detail about the food, right, because this one was sort of just a little setting up for the rest of the series. So next time, be some more food, and let's head straight into the workout and do some legs.
Perfect. Back to those days. I was running in one place. Set a pace. Feel like I've been running in one place. Yeah, I've been feeling pretty good. I've been feeling great. I've been feeling how I should, how I really should. Been growing up way too fast, like where is my childhood? Lyrics legendary, like I am Robin Hood. Flow is flowing good, like I am some driftwood. Doing things I said I can when others said I could. Showing up the class that.
It's humbling when you can't do what you used to be able to. But I've stuck a couple of biscuits on it, so just keep going with it, see if we can keep grinding out the reps.
And I try to make good. I am from the west, but I'm not talking Clint Eastwood, yeah. I was thinking about these times, 2 AM in my room, creating music with some rhymes. I was feeling divine. Third place took a lot to reach the finish line, but now I'm here, love your Shakespeare. Try to talk one-on-one, but motherfuckers always in her feet. That's a watching down, looking at the fucking atmosphere. Gucci, they be prophetess. He's white and he's speaking fast as see an auctioneer. But I get it, I fit in, I beat it. Motherfucker wanna murder that beat, but I get it, I spend it, not credit, I get it from Reddit, I read it from Reddit, I get it repetitive, feeling offended, I look at my words again, wanna start shit again, really wanna start shit again, run it back to all of those days, in your bedroom, recruiting for phase, eating some chips, they were always lazy, fantasizing about buying some J's, but you got no money to pay, ask mom, she says, it's just her face, you certain days, eating donuts, they were always glazed, shit, shoes fresh like an apple off a tree, red ones costing me like 15k rupees, dark gloomy days, need to vitamin C. Took a long time to get back into this reality. Back to those days. I was running in one place. Set a pace. Feel like I've been running in one place. Yeah, one place and now I'm.
So the way I do it is I put my feet at the top 2 hand corners of the thing. And if you press that way, you get more on your hamstrings rather than on your quads. So it's a good little variation of the leg press to try.
Falling from grace, please don't trip. Watch your step, you better tie your shoelace. Look at the ground, 90-degree angle. Human race, trying to get some real talk from you, but poker face. Like, what are you trying to do? Yeah, fit in and step in the shoes. Yeah, but how is that welcome for you? Yeah, apply back and no one to view. Yeah, now you're almost 22. Yeah, taking in no revenue. Yeah, that's a sneak preview. Yeah.
So we're keeping it simple today. First leg day back from hospital. So we're going to keep it nice and simple, not overcomplicate things, which is something people do very often. If you can't master the basics, why try and do anything else? So we're just going to do some leg extension now, quad and hamstring or superset 2, then we'll do some calves, then we'll get out of here.
Of the life you be living, no cooking, no kitchen, on 60 for mission, flowing iron, switching, ambition, not scheming, pushing like a pitcher, cold, I didn't admit it, nice, cold as a stitcher, fry like some chicken, give dishes, I'm dishing, I made a decision, do you see the vision, back to those days where songs actually written by the artists, now they're all this shit.
So that's the end of the workout. I'm absolutely cream crackered, which is good, because even though it's only 20 to 6, I've got to be in bed by about 9 to get up at 3 to start work at 5. Brilliant. Post-workout snacks, just going to chew on this broccoli. I'm joking. Next week, nutrition. Watch it. See you later.